Hello, Kara Grandel here again with another Writer's Encouragement video. And today I'd like to talk about criticism, how to practice hearing criticism and what to do with criticism once you get given it. Part of the writer's experience is that at some point you're going to take something that you've created and something that you've written and let someone read it. And as soon as you let even a beta reader, somebody very close to you, somebody who's not even very experienced in the market, as soon as you give that piece of work to an audience, then you subject yourself to their opinion. And with that opinion can come pain. And sometimes it's good criticism, healthy criticism, but with it, it still bites and pinches just enough it's worth mentioning here. So how can you prepare to hear criticism? If you're a new writer, if you're beginning your journey, if you're not out there yet, published yet, how do you practice and how do you get ready so that when that time comes, it doesn't unseat you from your dream and from your goal? And one of the things that's easy to practice, that's kind of fun to do, feels a little safe, but that can help you get prepared, is putting yourself in an environment where you can hear what normal criticism, writer's criticism is. And to do that, you could go on Goodreads or any other site that cultivates book reviews and recommendations. But that particular site's pretty well established and pretty easy to get to. You go and you find your favorite author and your most impressed book that you love the most, and you take a look at their reviews, and you'll see all kinds of 5-star reviews that are peaches and cream, and you can read those and get a feel for what they look like. But then you should find the ones that are the low hits for them, and pretend that they're yours. Read them, hear them, receive them. See the difference between somebody who is just venting out of emotion or expressing a personal opinion or critiquing based off of skill and craft knowledge. And there will be things that you can glean from those that help you filter for when it's your turn. So you can filter. Plus, the more you hear it and see it, the less intimidating it is when it happens to you. Instead of it being this one major event or 2 or 3 major events, you can kind of see that even the best of the best deal with it. And really, most people feel comfortable giving an opinion where they have a responsibility. And as readers, they're not responsible for creating the book, but once they buy that and they pay their personal money out for it, then they feel entitled to have an opinion. And it's a good thing. It helps us get better, it helps us build towards our future, and they'll be, more good than bad. I think in high school at some point I heard a teacher say that for every 1 negative comment, you need to have 13 positive comments to replace that. And it's because our precious little minds hang on to the 1 negative and can with a louder megaphone than we do the positives. So strategy to get prepared, go listen to other people's reviews and see what naturally and normally occurs in this environment, and begin to build a thick skin and kind of a understanding of how it works. And then also another piece of advice that I would give you is to start a file of encouragements. Say you reached out to a friend and did something in service to them, and they wrote you a note of encouragement. They wrote you a thank you note. Well, you stick that in a certain drawer and on a certain file so that you can always get your hands on it. If you have entered a contest and you got 1 or 2 criticisms and mixed with some good stuff, some good helpful stuff, well, you put those in that drawer and then you build yourself a file, a place to go to when your heart is hurt and when you have been wounded by criticism, even if it's inside your editing process, when you're still working with critique partners and you're still building your skill. And so you want to have a place where you can fill yourself back up and hear, like in that high school teacher said, the 13 words of positive, even if they're the same 13 words that you get. And make a habit of giving what you want to receive. If you're trying to build a file drawer of encouragements, then someone else out there should probably be doing the same. So be a dispenser of kind words meant words, not just superficial, easy to give words, but the ones that somebody could hang their hat on in their future, even if they're not a writer. Just give what you would want to receive. So I did hear from an author once who had an ultra sensitive heart, and she knew that if she heard and received these negative words, that she couldn't hang on to them and create the kind of books that she was writing and keep it in balance. So she had someone on her team, her personal writing team, everybody has a few champions close to them, who became her review reader. And this person she trusted, and this person read the reviews, and they culled out the super high praise ones and then the super negative ones, and they held on to the ones that had life-changing events. I read your book and it changed my life. It impacted me in this way and it drew me to do this and such in my life. Those kind of reviews. And he would pass those on to her. And then the other ones that he would pass on were the criticisms that had constructive criticism in them. Because, a lot of criticism is just hot air. People are just venting their opinion, and you don't even know if they had a bad day. Especially nowadays behind a computer, they don't know you. They've never met you. Maybe it's their first thing that they read of yours, and they just didn't like it. And we get to not like it. Not everybody likes the same kind of chocolate or likes chocolate. We get to be different. So criticism is part of the writer's package. It would be a good idea for us to get prepared to hear it. If you've received criticism and you're discouraged right now, then look to those people, look to that file drawer that has those encouragements from you. And another piece of advice that's hard to internalize, but it's very well given and much appreciated when it hits at the right time, and that is, assume they're gonna like you. Don't assume they're gonna have a lot of criticism to give you, that they're gonna not like you. Assume that they like you. Assume that they're gonna enjoy your work. And don't cross that bridge until the criticism is actually at your door. So yes, we writers, we get the seesaw going on, so be encouraged. Part of the package, we take the good with the bad. Criticism is good. It makes us become better writers. We can just build a thick skin so that we see that this is just part of the package. It's normal, and it doesn't hit so close that it upsets the goal. Blessings on your day. Thank you for listening to me. I hope that you will stay tuned to my channel, Kara Grandel channel, and watch for more writer's encouragement videos. Thank you for your time.